And welcome in the Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John, bringing you play-by-play live reaction to the Mets and Padres game tonight. It's Justin Verlander versus Yu Darvish tonight. Both pitchers having disappointing seasons so far. Verlander's 3-4 for the Mets with a 3.66 ERA and 64 innings pitched, and Yu Darvish is 5-6 with a 4.84 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, in 80 innings pitched. So let me turn this down over here so I don't hear echoes. All right, we'll get into tonight's lineups. We'll get into tonight's other scores, the standings right now between these teams. These teams, both the Mets and Padres, are tied with the Cubs right now. All three teams are 41 and 46, and 7 games back in the wild card standings. Let's come back over here. Wacky Blocks is here. Wacky Blocks is already here saying, let's go Mets. Welcome in, Wacky Blocks. Thanks again for coming by. I was looking for scores. I thought I had the scores up. Here we go. Scores around the majors here. The Orioles and Twins are scoreless in the 6th inning, but the Orioles have runners on 1st and 3rd and nobody out. The Blue Jays have a 12-2 lead over the Tigers. That game's in the bottom of the 9th. The Rangers with a 7-2 lead over the Nationals. The Red Sox have a 7-3 lead over the A's in the top of the 9th. The Brewers have a 4-2 lead over the Reds. Those two teams will be fighting it out for the National League Central Division. Right now, the Reds have a 2-game lead over the Brewers. That game's in the bottom of the 5th, and the Brewers have a runner on 1st from nobody out. The Mariners lead the Astros 8-1 in the 4th. The Cardinals lead the White Sox 5-1 in the 5th. And a couple other games to get started here as well. The Pirates and Diamondbacks should be starting in a couple minutes, as well as the Mets and Padres. And then we have the Angels, Dodgers, Rockies, and Giants getting started at 10:15. Finals from today. The Braves beat the Rays. The Braves are still rolling, the best record in all of baseball right now. And the Rays right now have the second best record. So matchup of 1 and 2. But the Braves increase that lead over the Rays with a 2-1 win. The Phillies come from behind to beat the Marlins. The Marlins were up 3-0. The Phillies come back and win 4-3. So, and in a way, that's good for the Mets because the Mets are behind both of these teams. So, but the Marlins right now have the number 1 wild card. So, this if the Mets with a win tonight can move to within 6 games, I believe. The Blue Jays beat the Tigers 12-2, and the Cubs beat the Yankees 3-0. So the Yankees lose again, and the Guardians beat the Royals 3-0 as well to pull to a 500 even record, 44-44 on the season. So let's look at some more of these teams here. Brett Beatty is officially listed as day-to-day. No recent moves for the Padres as well. Their last move was Suarez, the relief pitcher. They put him on the 60-day IL, and Michael Wacha was placed on the 15-day IL. The Mets lineup tonight will be Nimmo leading off. I believe it's the same as last night's lineup, but Nimmo leading off, Pham batting second, Lindor third and playing short, Alonso at first base again and batting cleanup. Vogelback will DH again tonight. Vogelback had a couple hits last night. He went 2 for 5 last night with a double and a single, couple runs scored, and RBI. Marte picked it up in Arizona, so hopefully he can stay hot here. He'll bat 6th, McNeil 7th, Alvarez, who's hit a home run in 3 straight games, will bat 8th, and Luis Guillorme will bat 9th. The final that just came in, the Red Sox beat the A's 7-3. So congrats to Red Sox fans on that win. And then for the Padres tonight, their lineup, Kim will lead off. Soto will bat 2nd. Tatis Jr. will bat 3rd. Machado will bat cleanup. Bogarts 5th. Cronenworth 6th. Gary Sanchez, who was a Met earlier this year, will bat 7th. Matt Carpenter will DH and bat 8th. And Trent Grisham will bat 9th. So still a couple minutes away from first pitch here. Let's come back over, see if there's anything happening in the chat yet. Not yet. All right, we got 2 votes in the poll so far. 3 votes in the poll so far. There we go. 1 for each. One, the Mets, the Padres, and 1 for a good game. We got 6 likes on the video already. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Let me come over and look at stats. I like to keep track of our subscriber count. We're starting the stream at 1,682. Last night we gained 8 during our stream, so see how we fare tonight. Hey, Thomas is here. Thomas, I saw Thomas gained a lot of new subscribers today over on his channel. I believe he's up to 203. But Thomas is part of our NFL coverage team here at Pure Adrenaline Sports, but he's got his own channel as well where he covers the Red Sox and other MLB live streams, as well as some Madden content and NFL live streams as well on his own. So welcome in. We've gotten Wacky Blocks with a comment so far. Thomas with a comment so far. We got a good matchup. Both these teams are starting to turn it around here, even though they're 5 games under 500. Like I said, both teams 41 and 46. But the Mets have won 5 in a row, including 2 over the Giants, and then sweeping Arizona. And then the San Diego Padres have won 3 in a row as well to get to 41 and 46. So both teams disappointing so far this season, but let's see, both have played 87 games. 75 games each. So plenty of time to turn it around yet. All right, going to the bottom of the 6th, the Orioles have a 1-0 lead over the Twins now. Bottom of the 5th, the Brewers now up 6-2 over the Reds. Mariners with a 9-1 lead over the Astros. The Mariners right now starting the game 6 games behind the Astros. Let's see the American League standings. Let's see where the wild card teams stand right now. Right now, the 3 wild card teams in the American League would be the Orioles, the Astros, and Blue Jays, with the Yankees a half a game out. Let me refresh that. The Yankees are now a game out. The Red Sox are 3 games out, but the Red Sox have won 3 in a row. The Angels are 4 out, but they've lost 3 games in a row. So it'll be interesting to see what the Angels do here towards the trading deadline, with Trout being out 1 to 2 months now with that broken bone in his hand, and Ohtani being a free agent at the end of the year. Do they trade him to get something for him, or do they take the risk, hold on to him, and either hope that they can sign him, or unfortunately, if he leaves in free agency, they get nothing for him. So that's the chance they're going to have to take. But they have a couple weeks left to decide. All right, Darvish warming up on the mound. 14 starts on the year, 5-6 record, 4.84 ERA, 80 innings, 73 hits, 85 strikeouts. Opponents are batting 246 against him, and he's given up 10 home runs, averages at 5.71 innings per start. Soto's out in left, Grisham in center, and Tatis Jr. in right. The infield for the Padres, Machado at third, Bogarts at short, Kim at second, Cronenworth at first, and Gary Sanchez will do the catching. Hey, Water's here. Water, great to see you, buddy. How you doing? This is a do or die series. Yeah, it kind of feels that way, doesn't it? Got to stay hot. First off, I just looked at the uniform San Diego is wearing. Disgusting. These must be their City Connect jerseys, and I don't know who's designing these things, but hey, Peter's here. Peter, how are you? Great to see you. All right, here we go. Nimmo steps into the box. Darvish winds and deals ball one. Who's pitching? It's you, Darvish, for the Padres, and Justin Verlander for our Mets. The 1-0 on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 is down low and in. 2-1. The 2-1 just missed the outside corner, 3-1. Darvish, 36 years old, just signed a new 6-year contract in the offseason, so I'll take him to 42. The 3-1 is down low, ball four. So a leadoff walk for Nimmo. That'll bring up Pham. The Padres are done when Justin starts pitching. Yeah, we'll see. Justin Verlander was great his last outing against San Francisco, so we'll see how he does tonight. Peter says good matchup on paper. Well, good names. Neither pitcher's been all that great this season. But here's Pham, batting 283, 9 homers, 34 runs batted in. Ball low, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Against Darvish, you would think that you would hope the Mets want to get off to a good start. Darvish has been struggling this year. So, and the Mets scored the 9 runs yesterday in that 9-0 win over Arizona. And that ball's lined past the diving first baseman in the right field. Nimmo will make the turn, and he'll stop. He'll stop there at second. So that'll bring up Lindor. Lindor was 5 for 5 last night. His first career 5-hit game. Had 2 triples, 2 singles, and a home run. Lindor becomes the first Met since Timo Perez in 2002 to hit consecutive triples in consecutive at-bats. First pitch is inside. Wacky block saying, "Are you monetized now?" Yes, I am. I got the notification when I was on my lunch break today at work. They sent the email. Peter says, Large Marge is now our lucky mascot. And that ball's down and in, 2-0. Wacky Block saying, congrats, you deserve it. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. The 2-0. And that ball's going down the first. Cronenworth will get the out, and the runners move up. So it's a 3 unassisted for the out at first, but the runners move up, and that'll bring up Alonso. Now, last night, the chat was talking about not pitching to Alonso, and he hits the 2-run home run instead of pitching to Vogelback, who's been struggling. So we'll see what the Padres do tonight with Alonso up with the runners on. Ooh, that looked right down the middle and called a ball. Not sure where that pitch was. Of course, I want my Mets to win, but come on, you got to be. Look at the pitch tracker. Look where that pitch was. Here's the 1-0 to Alonso. Oh, and he hit him right in the hand. He says you're finally carrying your weight, so I guess congrats. That's a lot of weight to be carrying around. All right, so that'll bring up Vogelback with bases loaded and 1 out. Vogelback was 2 for 5 last night. A double and a single. Had an RBI and scored 2 runs. First drops a curveball in there, 0-1. Vogelback on the year, batting .212 with 5 home runs. Tapped foul, 0-2 the count. Ooh, that looked like a strike. But I'll take that. That's called a ball. Should be 2 outs and base is still loaded. Peter says if the Mets start losing, you're in the bottom of the barrel again. And it looks okay because Alonso, and that ball is hit. Bogarts gets it. Everybody will be safe, and that'll get a run home. That's an infield hit for Vogelback. That drives in the first run. Just hit it where the defenders weren't. That'll bring up Marte. Marte was 5 for 11 in the series in Arizona, and he fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. So here, still with only 1 out, Darvish getting ready to. And he swings and misses at that one, 0-2. Thomas says, way to go, Danny Burgers. I like that. I might keep that. Yep, speedster Vogelback, infield hit. David, I see your comment. I'll get right to that here. And that ball's hit the third, steps on third for 1, over to first, double play. 5-5-3 double play in the books, but the Mets get 1. And Verlander will come out and pitch to San Diego. It'll be Kim, Soto, and Tatis Jr. David's here. Says, what a game tonight. Hey, how about the Phillies down 3-1 in the ninth? Come from behind and win on a Christian Pache homer. 13 road wins in a row. Hey, Flame is here saying, hey, Pure Flame, how are you? Great to see you. Yeah, man, David, congrats on another Phillies win. Like we said last night, if the Phillies sweep that series, the Phillies move ahead of the Marlins and could potentially be the number one wild card team. Let me see who is between the two because there's somebody in between them. The Dodgers right now are in between them, and the Phillies are only a game behind the Dodgers in the record. So the Phillies could definitely jump up to that number one spot because the Dodgers will be playing the Angels, and so that's a do or die series right there. The Angels need to. I think if the Angels are going to stay in it, they need to win 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers this weekend. Flame says he's doing good. Good to hear that. David says Mets Padres should be a nail biter. Very, very close. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the Mets had bases loaded there with one out and only got the one. We'll see. We'll see if that hurts them. Yeah, lovely Marte. Yep. Marte back to his old shenanigans there, grounded into the double play. Verlander this year, 11 starts, 3-4 record, 3.66 ERA. The first pitch to Kim is down low, 1-0. The count's 2-0. The 57 win Rays lost the fourth straight. Oh, that ball just missed, 3-0. Lost the fourth. Braves only got 2 hits and 2 runs to the Rays 1 run. Well, maybe we all got fooled by the Rays. Maybe they're not as good as we thought they were. And 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up Soto. Soto batting 272 on the year, 15 homers, 47 runs batted in. Kim on the year's got 15 stolen bases, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Peter says our season on the line next 3 weeks to see if we're buyers or sellers at the trade date. Yep. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. That ball's bounced in there, 2-1. David says Verlander needs to not walk batters. Padres kill their opponents with their patient at bats. Yep. Hey, on the go with CeeLo. Wanted to drop a like. Go Braves. CeeLo, thank you so much. There's a strike, 2-2. Congrats to your Braves on that 2-1 win tonight. The 2-2 is inside, 3-2. Pickoff throw to first. Yes, sir. Rising Rhino. Monetization is up. Ads are real. Yes, sir. On the go with Tilo says bats were cold, but pitching was fire. Soto fouls it off. Still full count. Kim was running on the pitch, but I'll have to go back to first base. Rising Rhino telling everybody to hit that like button. Rising Rhino's doing a live stream right now as well as he's stopping in here. He's doing the Canadian Football League matchup tonight. On the go with Tilo says congrats on monetization. Thank you so much. Peter says he forgot about Rhino. And that ball's popped up. You or may. Nimmo will call everybody off and make the catch. One away. That'll bring up Tatis. Peter says he forgot about Rhino. Yep, you guys are just catching up with each other. That's awesome. That's what we're trying to build here. Not only you guys chatting with me, but chatting with each other as well. There's a first pitch strike. 0-1. The 0-1 just missed. 1-1. Pickoff throw back to over to first. Kim back in safely. And Tatis pops one up. Pham will come over. Couple steps in. And he'll make the catch. 2 away. Throw in the second. Kim stays at first. That'll bring up Machado. Machado's batting .258 on the year. 12 homers. 41 runs batted in. Peter saying, I must say, Rhino's an okay dude. Nah, he's better than okay, man. He's family. And Kim goes. He got a huge jump there at first, and he steals second base. So 2 away with Kim now at second. Wacky block saying large Marge sent him. The 1-0. And he tries to hold the swing. They said he went 1-1. I always like on a check swing when the home plate umpire checks with the base umpires instead of making the call himself. The 1-1 to Machado. And that ball's laced into left field. And it bounces up against the fence. Kimmel scored. Machado pulls into second base with a 2-out double. Ties the game at 1. That'll bring up Xander Bogaerts. Get his head too big. We got 15 likes on the video already. Thank you all so much. First pitch to Bogaerts is low, 1-0. YouTube. Hey, Jungle Boy saying, let's go Padres. Welcome in, Jungle Boy. YouTube, welcome. Will be a nail biter. I hope it's not just a pitch. It's not going to be a pitcher's duel. These two pitchers aren't that great anymore. This will be like a 7-5, 7-4 kind of game tonight. And that ball's inside 3-1. Verlander up to 21 pitches here in the first. So after that last outing against the Giants, Verlander back to his struggles. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. 3-2. And that ball's tapped, and Guillorme bobbles it. Lindor misses it. It rolls out to left field, and the Mets are falling apart here in the first. Ground ball to end the inning, and Guillorme bobbles it. This is why you don't trade Escobar, because now that Beatty's hurt, now you don't have a legitimate third baseman. Jungle Boy says these pitchers are past their prime. Yep. Peter says Verlander gives up a lot of first inning runs. Pickoff throw over to first. Bogart's back in safely. So it's now a 2-1 Padres. See, this is where it hurts. The Mets had bases loaded and 1 out and only got that 1 run. Tapped foul, 0-1. Strike 2. David said, that stinks. 8 runs scored on errors, and now Verlander has to pitch close to 30 pitches in the first inning. Right, which means he's only going to go 5 innings tonight. Up high, 1-2. Counts 2-2 here. And that ball's hit right back up the middle, but Lindor's there. He'll tag the base at second to end the inning. Fielder's choice. That's a 6 unassisted. But the Padres take a 2-1 lead going to the second. All right, got 16 likes on the video already. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. We got 21 votes in the poll already as well. 52% saying Mets, 43% saying Padres, and 5% is just hoping for a good game. once again, thank you all for being here. We've gained 1 subscriber so far tonight, so thank you for that. I'll be doing the Mets Padres game again tomorrow night as well. That game starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Gained another subscriber up to 1684. Thank you to whoever that was. Shout yourself out in the chat so I know it was you. Okay, first is over. We'll be back later to see how things are going. David, thank you so much. Let's look at some other scores around baseball right now. Whoops, let's get rid of that. I did the pregame stuff there. All right, we got the Orioles and Twins tied at 1. That's in the 7th inning. Going to the 7th, the Brewers lead the Reds 6-2. McNeil's up. First pitch from Darvish is in for a strike. Yeah, McNeil's a better third base than Guillorme is. So I'm not sure why Guillorme is not playing second base then. Ball low, 1-1. Yeah, I'd put him over there too. And tapped foul, 1-2. The 1-2 is bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Hey, John, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Are you a fan of one of these two teams? Doesn't matter if you are or if you aren't. We have other fans here. We have Red Sox fans that hang out. David was here. He's a Phillies fan. Alex is usually here. He's a Rays fan. Trying to think of who else usually hangs out here. That's a fan of somebody else. Thomas is a Red Sox fan. And Grisham makes a catch on the run. Nice play. 1 away. That'll bring up Alvarez. John says he loves the Mets. Well, welcome in. Is this your first live stream with us, or have you been here before and just decide to sub it up and chat it up as well? Alvarez, 3 straight games with a homer. On the 4th of July, hit the 2-run home run to put the Mets up 6-4 in that win. On the 5th, he hit the solo home run in the top of the 9th to tie it. So here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Tapped foul, 1-2. John says yes. John, does that mean you've been here before or first time here? Tapped foul, still 1-2. The bad part about Alvarez's home runs this week, the guy I'm playing in the fantasy league I'm in has them. So while I'd enjoyed calling the home runs, it's hurt me on the fantasy side. Oh, have never been here. Well, welcome in. Oh, Alvarez couldn't hold the swing. That's a strikeout. That's 2 away. The Rangers beat the Nationals 7-2. The Cubs beat the Yankees 3-0. Here's Guillorme. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Hey, Mike's here. LFGM, buddy. Rough first inning there. We got the lead 1-0, but then Verlander gave it right back. There's a strike, 1-1. Phillies beat the Marlins 4-3. Guardians beat the Royals 3-0. And we talked about the Braves beating the Rays 2-1 earlier. Outside 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And that ball's popped up. Foul territory. Sanchez sheds the mask, and he'll make the catch. We go bottom two, still 2-1 Padres. Anthony M says John is pouring out that late night adrenaline. How are you, buddy? Anthony, how are you? All right, let's look at some scores. Not much has changed. I do have the little scoreboard there in the bottom corner, but I like to look to see what's going on in the game as well. Twins and Orioles, top of the eighth. No score or nobody out there for the Orioles to start the eighth inning. Brewers lead the Reds 6-2, top of the seventh. 2 outs there for the Reds. Mariners top of the seventh against the Astros have a 9-1 lead with nobody on and nobody out there. The White Sox have come back and taken a 6-5 lead over the Cardinals. That's in the top of the seventh. Nootbaar leading off the inning there for the Cardinals. The Pirates and Diamondbacks are scoreless. That's in the third inning, but the Pirates have a runner on first with 1 out. John says, sorry, I got to go, but be back tomorrow, though. John, thank you so much. Anthony M says, I like what Keith said last night. Mets fans, we have a pulse. And there is Peter, the man with the stats. All right, we'll get back to the scoreboard after this half inning. First pitch from Verlander's down low, 1-0. Not sure if you guys are watching any of the Mets broadcasts or just listening to me, but it's Gary and Ron tonight. Sanchez swings and misses, counts 1-1. It's Sanchez, Carpenter, and Grisham here for the Padres in the second. Outside, 2-1. That ball's grounded up short. Lindor makes a diving try at it, but it gets through to center field. So a leadoff single here for Sanchez. That'll bring up Carpenter. Carpenter batting 178 on the year with 4 homers, 27 runs batted in. Come over and look. We're up to 20 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. It really pushes out our live stream to more people. So thank you for doing that as well. The first pitch is dropped in. Nice curveball there from Verlander. 0-1. That's a spicy meatball. You're a spicy meatball. Pitch inside, 1-1. Ooh, held the swing. Inside, 2-1. Fouled away, counts 2-2. Lindor's got that average up to 233. But he did ground out earlier. Oh, Alonso bobbles the ball, and everybody's safe. Oh, they called him out at first. Oh, I don't think so. I think Padres are going to challenge this, and everybody's going to be safe, I believe. That'll be an E3 on Alonso. Just got him at first. Wow. So that'll bring up Christian with a runner on second and one out. What are you talking about, Peter? That's Mr. Potato Head. First pitch is inside, 1-0 to Grisham. Oh, just missed the outside corner, 2-0. It's unbelievable. You can already tell Verlander doesn't have it tonight. Where is the Verlander that we signed to that big contract? Not being able to throw strikes has nothing to do with the pitch clock. He's got 40 pitches here in the second inning. Keeps it up at this pace. He'll be gone by the fourth. Still only one out. Steps off, looks the runner back to second. And there's a strike, 3-1. And that ball's ripped past the diving Alonso down the right field line. That'll get into the corner. That'll get a run home. Grisham pulls into second base with a one-out double, and it's now 3-1 Padres. If I'm Buck, I take him out now. He doesn't have it. And the first pitch is it down low, 1-0. Kim walked his first at bat, stole a base, and scored. Swung on a miss, 1-1. And that ball's ripped down all right at Guillorme. 2 away. First pitch is down low. I'm just so disappointed at how bad he's been, man. And that ball's popped up by Soto. Guillorme on the way out. Pham calls him off to make the catch. So the Padres get one. So we go to the third, 3-1. Is it Jomar or is it Yomar? Let me know either way. Thanks for being here. Orioles Twins and nail biter. I saw it was 1-1. Let me go over and look. Yep, still 1-1 in the eighth. Whenever these big series come up and the Mets need to win, all of a sudden they can't. Let's come back over and look. All right, up to 20 likes on the video so far. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. It pushes our content out to more people. 35 votes in the poll so far. 49% saying Mets, 46% saying Padres, and 6% saying hoping for a good game. Once again, this is our first live stream being monetized here on YouTube. Between getting the subscribers and getting the watch hours, it took us 22 months. 22 months since the time we started to getting monetized. So thank you all so much because we really took off when I started doing baseball this year. So it took 2 football seasons to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we've gotten almost 700 subscribers since starting baseball streams. So thank you all so much. All right, back to the top of the lineup for the Mets. It'll be Nimmo, Pham, and Lindor here in the third. Down 3-1. First pitch is in for a strike, going 1. Come on, it's only 2 runs exactly. We had a good West Coast trip last time. Let's hopefully we can do that again. Swung on a miss, 0-2. And they see. I hate when the home plate umpire calls strike 3. You got to check. You got to check down at third. One away. That'll bring up Pham. Pham's 1 for 1. If Darvish settles down, we might lose. Yeah, all of a sudden Darvish is going to be back to being dominant Darvish. He hasn't been good all year long. And there's a first pitch strike to Pham. Will you do all New York football calls? What do you mean? All the Jets games? No, no. Baseball will take precedent over any NFL stream. Especially later in the year when we get to start clinching some games. Fouled off by Fam. Count still 1-2. Water says these Padres jerseys hurt my head. These jerseys are horrendous. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. The 2-2 is tapped to second base. Kim's there. He'll fire over to first. 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. That's 7. That's 6 in a row retired by Darvish now. There's the first pitch strike. So that's one of the big differences tonight. Darvish getting ahead in the count, where Verlander's falling behind in the count to every batter. The 0-1, up high, 1-1. Thomas De La Rosa is here. Mets wake up. Yeah, let's go. Let's get this thing going here. Fouled away. 1-2 now. The Mets looked great in that first inning until that double play, and now they can't get anything going against the guy that's got almost a 5 ERA. Up high, 2-2. Is it like watching Boise State home football games? I hate the blue field. Oh, I like the blue field. Here's 2-2 to Lindor. And Lindor hits one out to left. And it's out of here, right over the 342 line. 19th home run on the year makes it a 3-2 ball game, and that'll bring up Alonso. The outfielder in turn to play the ball off the wall, and it just went over the 342 sign. Thomas says, every time I bet a New York team, they lose. New York curse. Alonso was hit by a pitch in the first. First pitch is outside, 1-0. So Lindor had 5 hits last night, including a home run. And he hits another home run here tonight. The 1-0 to Alonso is down and outside, 2-0. Water says, let's go Mets. Only 1 run to tie the game. Break the curse. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Way outside, ball 4. So Darvish was upset with something, and he walked off the side of the mound there. That'll bring up Vogelback, as Thomas likes to call him, Danny Burgers. He's 1-for-1 today. Has his RBI single in the first. Peter says Lindor's on fire. That's 6 hits over the last 2 games. First pitch is down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Not to say he will, because the Mets are only down a run here, but Alonso's got 3 stolen bases on the year, so he'll try to sneak one in. The 0-1 is down low, 1-1. And that one's tapped foul, 1-2. No, I don't want to. His old self, I don't know. He was 2 for 5 last night. So far, 1 for 1 tonight. Now, definitely struggling this year with that 212 average, but the 1-2 to Vogelback. Down low, 2-2. Peter says bunt. Bunt and tell him there's a cheeseburger down at first base. And he's got to beat it out to be able to eat the cheeseburger. Here's the 2-2. Oh, right back at Darvish. And that'll be an infield single. Darvish is saying he's okay. Whew. Yikes. Yep, he's got two infield hits tonight. That one off of Darvish. That'll bring up Marte, who grounded into an inning-ending double play in the first. Let's see. Darvish turned, and it got him like right in the. Well, I want to see a replay. It looks like it got him like right in the shoulder. Thomas says, "Good job, Danny Burgers." All right, Darvish here, up to 58 pitches. All right, so the first 2 Mets got out, but then we had the Lindor homer, the Alonso walk, and now the Vogelback infield single. First pitch strike. Nice pitch there by Darvish. 0-1. Ouch, that had a burn. That had a hurt. Not a lone burn. Vogie Burger's 218 career hitter, but a milkshake waiting for him at first might get him to be a better hitter. Yep. Fouled away, 0-2. Peter says, I told you. Right. But good point by the SNY broadcast. It's one thing to finish the inning. Now he's got to go sit after getting hit by that pitch. Oh, swung on a miss. Nice pitch. And that'll end the top of the third. But the Mets get 1 on the Lindor home run. It's now 3-2 Padres. So we'll see how Darvish feels after having to sit for about 10, 15 minutes. Going to the 9th inning in Minnesota, the Orioles and Twins are still tied at 1. Top of the 8th in Milwaukee, the Brewers now with a 7-2 lead there. Bottom of the 8th in Houston, the Mariners with a 9-1 lead over the Astros. The Cardinals and White Sox are tied at 7, but the White Sox have bases loaded and 2 outs. Diamondbacks have a 4-0 lead over the Pirates. That's in the 4th inning. The Dodgers with a 2-0 lead over the Angels. That's going to the 3rd. The Rockies with a 2-0 lead over the Giants. Mets fans should be keeping an eye on that one because the Giants are ahead of us. So we'll be rooting for the Rockies in that series. And they, like I said, the Rockies with a 2-0 lead there in the 2nd inning. Yep. Please, Verlander, no more runs. And the good thing about Verlander is he does get better as the game goes on here. So we're up to 22 likes. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Let's come back over and check. Oh, we dropped a subscriber. Where is it? Where is my information? There we go. Water says his lat muscle keeps on twitching. Tatis will lead it off. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Like, dude, throw a strike. Let him hit it out of the park. My goodness. I'd rather give up a home run than walk people. And that's hit hard. Oh, that's because he knows you're coming back with a strike if they're throwing a ball. So a leadoff single that'll bring up Machado. He doubled on the run in the first. His fastball is just dead. No, the problem is he's got to throw his fastball on when a batter when he needs to. Right now, you're throwing ball one to everybody. You're not throwing your fastball. You know what? Throw your fastball for strike one, like that. Fouled away. 0-1. All right, 50 pitches so far for Verlander here. Here's the 0-1, and that ball's popped up out to left field. Pham a couple steps to his right, and he'll make the catch. Throws it in the second. Tatis stays at first base. Bogarts reached on an error in the first inning. First pitch is down low. 1-0. Water says right down the middle every time. 2 Ks this inning. Well, I doubt it. He does not have any command tonight. There's a strike, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. And that ball's bounced in the dirt. Tatis takes off. I don't know if they call that a stolen pace, but he definitely advanced. The ball didn't get far away from Alvarez, so. Oh, he was on the move, so that's a stolen base. Here's a 3-1 outside ball 4. Verlander up to 56 pitches here in the third inning with 1 out. Hopefully the Padres are not wearing these disgusting uniforms all weekend long. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. How does somebody at the team approve this uniform? Verlander steps off the rubber, fakes the throw to second. And he bunts. He's safe at first. So bases loaded for Sanchez with 1 out. I think it's those Padres uniforms that are throwing off the Mets game. So now bases loaded, 1 out. And there's ball 1. Padres can break this open, and that ball's tapped to Lindor at short. Flips to McNeil for 1 on the first double play. 6-4-3 double play ends the inning. So just like the Mets in the first, bases loaded and 1 out, and nothing across. We go to the fourth, 3-2 Padres. Up to 23 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. We have 39 votes in the poll now. 49% saying Padres and 46% saying Mets, where 5% are just hoping for a good game. We're back up to 1,684 subscribers. That means we've gained 2 today. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you all so much for also being part of this journey. It took 22 months to reach the 4,000 hour watch time mark. So this is our first stream being monetized. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us as well. Lot more stuff to come as well. Let me see. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's go back over to the scoreboard and check it out. See if we've missed anything. In the bottom of the ninth in Minnesota, Orioles and Twins still tied up at 1 with 2 outs there. So depending on what happens there, it looks like extra innings. The Brewers with a 7-2 lead there in the bottom of the 8th against the Reds. Going to the bottom of the 9th, the Mariners have a 10-1 lead against the Astros. The White Sox back up on top over the Cardinals, 8-7 in the 8th inning. Diamondbacks still up 4-0 over the Pirates. And the Dodgers now up 3-0 over the Angels. And Rockies still have that 2-0 lead over the Giants. McNeil lead it off here for the Mets. Strike on the outside corner. It'll be McNeil, Alvarez, and Guillorme here, 7, 8, and 9. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Darvish back out on the mound. Started the inning with 61 pitches, so well above where you want your pitcher to be here to start the 4th inning. And McNeil flips one out to left. Soto comes over and makes the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Alvarez. Struck out his first time up. Peter says the Brewers will beat out the Reds in that division. I think the Reds will eventually cool off here. First pitch is down low, 1-0. The 1-0 to Alvarez is in for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Yep, exactly, Peter. Exactly, just like the Pirates headed down fast. Here's the 2-1 to Alvarez. And that ball's up the middle, past the diving second baseman, Kim, in the center field for a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Guillorme, who fouled out his first time up. Also, Arizona will end up in 4th place. No, Arizona's too good. Dodgers will win that division, but Arizona's going to finish 2nd. Up high, 1-0 to Guillorme. The 1-0. And that ball's hit out to center. Grisham comes over, and he'll make the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Nimmo. Nimmo's 0 for 1. Walked and scored in the first and struck out in the third. Alvarez still the runner at first. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. And Nimmo hits one out to right. Tatis will come in and make the catch to retire the side. We go bottom 4, still 3-2 Padres. It'll be 8, 9, and 1. Carpenter, Grisham, and Kim. He says no way. Padres, Giants, and Dodgers will beat them out. Mets got to beat out the Phillies. The Mets aren't beating out the Phillies. Put it in the books. So, man, we're so, as Met fans, we're so lucky to have great broadcasters, aren't we? Gary, Keith, and Ron on the TV side, Howie Rose on the radio side. What do you mean that's the only way we make it? No. The Marlins, Phillies, and Mets could all win the wild card spot. Remember, there's 3 wild card teams now, not 2 anymore. All right, once again for the Padres here in the 4th, it'll be Carpenter, Grisham, and Kim. Verlander starting the 4th inning with 60 pitches. That's where you want to be after 4 innings. All right. Carpenter grounded out the first, his first time up. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Game just went final. The Mariners beat the Astros 10-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that ball would have hit him, and he pops it up. Guillorme. What's Guillorme doing over by the second base side? Almost smashed into McNeil. What are you doing? That could have been dangerous. Mets. Teasy try says Mets need a 3 and out right here. That'll bring up Grisham. Grisham had an RBI double his first time up. First pitch strike, 0-1. No, you can't stream the game. Your YouTube channel gets shut down if people stream the game. And that ball's popped up in the right field. Marte comes in to make the catch. Back to the top of the lineup with Kim, who's 0-1. Walked and scored in the first and lined out to the Guillorme at third. There's a first pitch strike to Kim, 0-1. Peter. They check down at first, no swing, 1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. Strike 2, 2-2. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. TZ says need a 3 and out there, and that's exactly what we get. That's Verlander's first strikeout. We go to the 5th. Still 3-2. For the Mets in the top of the 5th, it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Pham, Lindor, and Alonso. All right, sorry about that. Yes, sir. TZ saying, yeah, let's go. Once again, Pham, Lindor, and Alonso for the Mets. Down 1. Oops. Uh, 44 votes in the poll. Thank you all so much for voting there. 48% saying Mets, 45% saying Padres, and 7% hoping for a good game. 25 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Let me go check out the other 2 platforms where we stream to as well. I had to check some of my notes there. Over on the Rumble side, we have 11 people watching. Thank you all so much for hanging out over there. Not much chatter going on there, but I still appreciate you being here and watching. The kick side. Why is it saying nobody's watching? Maybe nobody's watching. All right, counts 2-0 to Pham. There's a strike, 2-1. Fouled straight back, 2-2. Oh, Grisham comes on and makes the catch. A line out there for Pham. 1 away. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor's 1 for 2 in the night, grounded out in the first inning and hit a solo shot in the third. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Diamondbacks have a 5-1 lead against the Pirates now. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0 is tapped foul, 2-1. The 2-1 outside, 3-1. And he pops it straight up, and it'll go out of play, 3-2. Darvish getting ready to throw his 83rd pitch of the night. Here in the 5th, after 5 innings, you want your pitcher to be at no more than 75. So got that pitch count way up. Ball 4 inside. So a 1-out walk here. That'll bring up Alonso. Alonso does not have an official at bat tonight. Was hit by a pitch in the first and walked in the third. Pick-off throw over to first. Lindor back in. The Angels just scored 3 runs. It's now 4-3 Dodgers. The pitch to Pete is inside 1-0. They did throw over to Lindor once, so he can only throw once more again. Lindor's got 11 stolen bases on the year. Lindor's going, ball 2, and a bad throw down to second. Lindor steals the bag. So runner on second now with 1 out. And the count's 2-0. So now with the base open, will they walk Alonso to face Vogelback, who's got 2 infield singles tonight? Oh, we get a meeting at the mound. Just the infield, no coaches. All right, here's Alonso stepping back into the box. The count's 2-0. Lindor leads off second. Darvish comes to the set, fires, down low, 3-0. Hey, Bernard's here. Saying, what's up, everyone? Let's go, Mets. Peter says the speedster may go for 3 infield hits. Here's a 3-0 to Pete. And dropped a curveball in there, 3-1. Oh, steps off the rubber, fakes the throw to second. Lindor back to second. Lindor looking around for the defenders. Darvish sets the 3-1 and tapped foul, 3-2. The 3-2 is fouled off again. Alonso not comfortable. He'll use his timeout, step out of the box. The 3-2 to Pete and taps it to second. Lindor will go to third. Alonso's out at first. And that'll bring up Vogelback, who's 2 for 2 tonight with an RBI. So do you walk Vogelback if you're San Diego here to face Marte, who's 0 for 2? Nice pitch. 0-1 on the inside corner. The 0-1. And that ball's rifled in the right field, and it'll drop in for a base hit. That'll tie the game at 3. Vogelbach now 3 for 3 after getting a couple of hits last night as well. And that'll bring up Marte, who grounded into an inning double play in the first and struck out to end the third. But we're now tied up at 3. First pitch is outside the Marte 1-0. Did who get a triple? Peter, did who get a triple? No. Vogelbach? No, he singled. We get another meeting at the mound here, this time with the pitching coach. The White Sox beat the Cardinals 8-7. The Orioles beat the Twins 3-1. Hey, the Orioles are inching closer up to Tampa Bay. All right, here's the 1-0 to Marte. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one's laced in the center field for a single. So that'll bring up McNeil, who's 0 for 2. Darvish might be done. Brewers just went final. They beat the Reds. They're going to stay with Darvish for right now. So McNeil's 0 for 2. Flew out to center and flew out to left. Darvish up to 95 pitches. Vogelbach at second. Marte at first. Ball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 swung on a miss, 1-2. McNeil was 1 for 3 in last night's game. Had an RBI double and scored a run. The 1-2. Fouled it off. Just got a piece. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. McNeil is complete trash, guys. I don't understand how you go from winning the batting title one year to being complete garbage the next. But we're tied at 3 going to the bottom of the 5th. For the Padres in the 5th, it'll be Soto, Tatis, and Machado. So big inning here for Verlander. Up to 48 likes on the video. We got 50% or 48 votes in the poll, excuse me. 50% for the Mets, 44 for the Padres, and 6% for a good game. 25 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. Yeah, he still can't get it going. Yep. And TZ says, let's go Verlander. Well, TZ showed up last inning and said we need a 1-2-3 inning. That's exactly what we got. So hopefully the good luck continues. Another quick inning. Yep. That would be nice. All right, like I said, the Orioles win that game 3-1 against the Twins. The Diamondbacks have that 5-1 lead over the Pirates. The Dodgers now with that 4-3 lead over the Angels, and the Angels have a runner on first with nobody out. Rockies still have a 2-0 lead over the Giants. That's going to the 5th inning. Other earlier scores from before: the Braves beat the Rays 2-1. The Braves scored 2 runs on 2 hits. The Phillies come back and score 3 in the 9th to beat the Marlins 4-3. The Blue Jays beat the Tigers 12-2. The Cubs beat the Yankees 3-0. The Rangers beat the Nationals 7-2. The Guardians beat the Royals 3-0. Red Sox beat the A's 7-3. Brewers beat the Reds 7-3. Mariners beat the Astros 10-1. And the White Sox beat the Cardinals 8-7. Hey, Manny Cool. Let's go Mets. Mets fan all my life. The only team. Die-hard fan forever. Go Mets. Welcome in, Manny. And here we go again with Verlander. First pitch is down low, 1-0. You're playing one of the most patient hitting teams in baseball. Throw a first pitch strike. They're not swinging. And now it's 3-0. Soto's 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out both times. Once to center, once to left. There's a strike, 3-1. Ball inside, so lead off walk here. Four out of the 5 innings. The Padres have gotten the leadoff man on. That'll bring up Tatis. Tatis is 1 for 2. Flew out to left in the first, singled in the third. Tapped foul, 0-1. That got a piece to Alvarez. The 0-1 is tapped foul again, and it got a piece of Alvarez. Trainer will come out just to give Alvarez a little breather after back-to-back foul pitches. Jungle Boy's back saying, walk, walk, walk. These pitchers are horrible. You got to throw strikes in the majors, man. Verlander should know that. Swung on a miss, one away. That ball was up and out of the zone, and Tatis chased it. That'll bring up Machado. Machado's 1 for 2, had an RBI double in the first, and flew out to left in the third. Pickoff throw over to first. Soto back in. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Throws another off-speed pitch for ball 1 instead of throwing a fastball strike. Ball low, 2-0. On the outside corner, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1. Right down the middle, 3-2. All right, the 3-2. And that ball's popped up. Alonso waving his arms, calling everybody off. And he'll make the catch in fair territory. 2 away. That'll bring up Bogarts. Bogarts is 0 for 1. Reached an error in the first and walked in the third. And another off-speed pitch. Ball 1. There's a strike. 1-1. Ooh, outside. Nice pitch. But outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on the outside corner, 2-2. Bogarts turns and says something to the umpire. Bogarts takes his time out. Tapped foul, still 2-2. David's back saying, I am back. Tough game. Yeah. Padres had a 3-1 lead. The Mets have battled back to tie it at 3. But the Padres have a runner here on first with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-2. A low, 3-2. Yep, Peter. Verlander does give up most of his runs early, agreed. But he's still throwing too many pitches. Still throwing way too many first pitch balls. When the broadcast shows up and starts talking about how the Padres are the team that don't swing and popped it up, Alonso waving everybody off, makes the catch in foul ground. So we go to the 6th, tied at 3. I mean, I don't know what it is with Verlander. Just throw your fastball for a strike. If they start swinging at it, then change it up. But like I said, we go to the 6th. Tied at 3. It'll be Alvarez, Guillorme, and Nimmo. What about this, guys? I just thought about this. Depending on how bad the injury to Beatty is, he's only listed as day-to-day, so I'm not sure if it's serious or not. But if it is bad, what about making the trade with the Cardinals for Arenado? We're getting a pitching change here, so Darvish is done. Oh, we got 2 pitchers going tomorrow. I got Strider on the mound tomorrow, and Sonny Gray. All right, let me come back over. David said should be new pitcher starting the 6th. It is a new pitcher. First pitch is a strike. No. Verlander's going to go at least one more. The 0-1 to Alvarez. That's laced in the left field. That'll get down up against the wall. Alvarez makes the turn at first, and he'll stay at first. So a leadoff single here for Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Let me come back over and catch up on the chat. Ziamara, hi, I love the Mets. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I heard they're trying to get Bryant from the Cubs. No thanks. Otherwise, just put McNeil there. Guillorme drags a bunt, and he gets the runner over to second. And Wacky blocks his back. So I'm going to call that a sacrifice 1-3. And the runner goes to second and back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. Ball one. You're a great guy. You're a great guy, but Cards will not give the Mets. I'm not talking about giving him to us. They would have to trade for him and pay his salary. The Phillies have a better chance of picking up Arenado or Goldschmidt. No. That one's tapped foul. Alvarez is a good hitter. See, the advantage the Mets have with making a trade is that the Mets will take on anybody's contract and pay it. Up high, 2-1. And I'm not saying they could. I was just throwing that out there. Rising Rhino's back. What's up, buddy? Hopefully your stream went well. David, if you can't have a conversation, you can leave, bud. The 3-1. It swung on a miss, 3-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. He was looking for a walk instead of worrying about hitting the baseball. And he's 0 for 3 on the night. That'll bring up Tommy Pham, who's 1 for 3. But you are, because everything I say, you're arguing against it. Like, I can't have an opinion. Just trying to drum up conversation in the chat, and all of a sudden I'm told no. So I'll just stick to play-by-play. Rising Rhino says 3 likes till 30. Nice. Really appreciate that. We got 51 votes in the poll as well. No, you're allowed. You don't have to apologize. You're allowed to have your own opinion, but don't tell me I'm wrong. It's my opinion. Other games, we get the Diamondbacks up 7-1 over the Pirates. Dodgers now with a 5-3 lead over the Angels. Rockies with a 2-0 lead over the Giants in the bottom of the 6th. We get a pitching change. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Inside 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Oh, just missed. Ball 4. Carlos is here saying, hi, PAS. Let's go Mets. Let's make it 6 in a row. Rhino, we are undefeated with our new mascot. Yes, we are. Rhino, is your stream done? How'd the game go? So Alvarez is the runner at second. Pham's the runner at first. There's 2 away. Lindor, the batter. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Grounded out in the first. Hit a solo shot in the third. Walked and scored a run in the 5th. And ball way inside, 1-0. The Blue Bombers beat the Stampeders. Nice. Fouled away, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Tapped foul, 2-2. Yeah, David, right? How is Lindor 225? Always getting a lot of homers and clutch hits? It doesn't seem possible. I don't understand how it's only 222. Well, it's 230 something now, but yeah, right? I don't understand. He's in the top 10 in RBIs, top 10 in doubles, top 10 in home runs. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. So it's a full count. Alvarez, the runner at second. Pham at first. Yeah, right? At least like 260. Yeah, at least 260, something like that. The 3-2. And that pulls foul. Still 3-2. The 3-2. And that one's popped up in foul territory. Cronenworth comes over and makes the catch. That retires the side. We go bottom 6, still tied at 3. All right, what do we got? 52 votes in the poll. Who will win tonight's game? 54% saying Mets, 40% saying Padres, and 6% just hoping for a good game. which we've had a great game so far. Once again, tomorrow night we'll be live as well, covering these same two teams. And then Sunday doing the Rangers and Nationals game from Nationals Park. That's the NBC Peacock game on Sunday. Peter says, is Verlander coming out for one more? I would assume so, but I have not seen yet. And they're still at commercial break. So, and for the Padres here in the bottom of the sixth, it'll be Cronenworth, Sanchez, and Carpenter, 6, 7, and 8. All right, it looks like Verlander's still out on the mound. Hardest hit balls tonight. Alvarez has got the hardest hit ball on his single in the sixth, 114 miles an hour. Tatis is second at 113 with his single in the third. And Machado's third with 110 on his single in the first. Fastball for a first pitch strike. Now he's Cronenworth shaking his head. Like all night, he's been throwing something off speed. And the tapped foul, 0-2. And that ball's low, 1-2. They check down at third, no swing. Oh, yeah, that was not on the list for the top three. Good call. That was a line drive home run. Oh, inside. Almost hit him, 2-2. Let's see Verlander. Let's see where he's at. 94 pitches here in the sixth. So a little higher than what you want, but hopefully he can get through 6 here. And he hits one out to left. Buffam's right there, one away. That'll bring up Sanchez, who's 1 for 2 on the night. Singled and scored in the second and hit into a inning-ending double play in the third. First pitch is down low, 1-0. And that ball's lined down the. Oh, Guillorme with a grab. What a grab. Playing the line, and he gets it. Bernard says, let's go Mets. Great play by Guillorme. Guys, watch the highlights tonight if you're not watching the game. What a play. And first pitch swinging. Van comes over, and he'll make the catch. Verlander only at 97 pitches. Will Buck let him come out for one more? We go to the seventh, still tied at 3. All of a sudden, Gold Glove third baseman. can't even. Guys, if you make notes when you do a live stream, make sure you can read them. Huh? How about that? All right, for the Mets here in the top of the seventh, it'll be Alonso, Vogelback, and Marte. All right, let's go back over and look at some scores. Diamondbacks still up 7-1 in the bottom of the seventh. Dodgers still up 5-3 in the bottom of the sixth. Giants tied the game. They're Giants and Rockies are tied at 2. The Giants have runners on first and second, nobody out. And of course, here we're tied 3-3 in the seventh. We've gained 4 subscribers tonight. Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button. Tomorrow night's matchup will be David Peterson versus Blake Snell. And then Sunday, I won't be doing the game, but it'll be Scherzer versus Musgrove. They hit the ball hard. I think if he does one base runner, he's out. How is J.D. Davis playing? He's having a good year for San Francisco. First pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. Alonso officially 0-1, but was also hit by a pitch and walked. The 0-1, tapped foul, 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Yeah, I like J.D. Davis too. I'm not sure why the Mets really didn't like him. The 1-2, ripped foul, still 1-2. Hefner over talking to Verlander. Alonso went, struck out. I like that. The home plate umpire checked down at first. He called him out. That should never be the home plate umpire's call. Never had a position to play on the Mets. A ball up and in. A Vogelback. Whoa. Vogelback's 3 for 3 tonight. Couple runs batted in. Brooks Rowley getting warmed up in the Mets bullpen. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Is this the first stream with monetization? Yes, it is. I got the notification today when I was sitting in my car at lunch. Just chillaxing, eating my lunch, listening to some music, and my email dinged, and I'm like, oh, YouTube, huh? And I opened it and said, congratulations. I'm like, let's go. That was quick. They checked his swing, and they said he went. No, there's no way he went. He was always second choice at anywhere he played. Yeah, YouTube wants their money, right? All right, now the count's 2-2 to Vogelback. Outside, 3-2. Depending on what Vogelback does here. Marte's on deck. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch on that slider. Back-to-back strikeouts here to start the 7th. That'll bring up Marte, who's 1 for 3. Reiner, there will be a pick. There will be a pick of Large Marge on the page soon. I'm going to replace the Pure Adrenaline logo with stream sponsored by Large Marge. And that ball's tapped down the 3rd. Machado's got it and throws him out at 1st. So 1-2-3 inning there for Padres pen. Still tied at 3 going to this bottom of the 7th. Oh, yeah, the new mascot. Rhino says, did anybody come in and tell you that Large Marge sent them? Peter did at the beginning of the stream. What new mascot changed for the Mets winning streak? Oh, Peter says he saw a few. I didn't see him. Oh, Wacky Blocks said that Wacky Blocks did too. So Peter and Wacky Blocks I saw said Large Marge sent them. All right, we did get a pitching change here for the Mets. For the Padres, it'll be 9-1-2. Grisham, Kim, and Soto. Ron says, okay, they listen. We got 21 watching over on the Rumble side as well tonight. Thank you all so much. 5 thumbs up over there. Gained another follower over there as well. You guys can chat it up over there if you like to. I can put your comments on the screen as well. Peter says he listens, but sometimes doesn't follow through. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Grisham's 1 for 2 on the night, had an RBI double in the 2nd, flew out to right in the 4th. Inside 2-0. Bernard says, come on, bullpen, do your job. There's a strike, 2-1. Peter says he's too busy searching for beer sometimes. Here's a 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Nice pitch by Raleigh. Verlander's done. He doesn't look happy that he's done, though. But he was at 99 pitches. And that ball's tapped down to Pete at first. He'll take it to the bag himself. One away. That'll bring up Kim at the top of the order. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Walked and scored in the first. Lined out to third in the second. And struck out to end the fourth. And Kim hits one down the line past Guillorme. That'll go into the corner, so that'll be a 1-out double. Oh, and he's going to go to third. He's out. Wow. Double, and he's out at third. 7-5. Great throw from Pham. That was ripped down into the corner, so I could see. Oh, Pham baited him in, and he nailed him at third base. Oh, they might challenge. Oh, he's out. He came off the bag. He comes off the bag. He's out anyway. Wham, bam, thank you, Pham. He was originally safe, and he slid past the bag and came off the bag. And Guillorme kept the tag on him. I don't think he was being greedy. I think Pham did a good job by acting like he was playing it slow. I honestly think he set him up. Outside 1-1. So here's Soto. Soto's 0 for 2 in the night. Flew out to center, out to left, and walked. The 1-1. Half swing. It was a strike anyway. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And that one's hit out to center. That'll split the gap and go all the way to the wall. That would have been a run. So now 2 outs, runner on second base for Tatis. Pham is an old fisherman. And Buck comes out. We're going to get a pitching change. Tatis so far 1 for 3 on the night. Flew out to left, singled, and struck out. Ottavino will come in to pitch. Do you walk Tatis to face Machado? I don't know. Up to 29 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Our record for a live stream is 40, so we're closing in on that. Who 55 votes in the poll. 51% say Mets, 44% Padres, and 5% good game. Up to 30 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate that. Let's go over to the channel. Let's look. Still have gained 4 subs during the stream. Thank you all that subbed. I can come over and look. It should tell me here. Only one had him. Only one had him public, and his name was YouTube. Thomas has been a good game so far. Thomas, welcome back from your nap. Peter says, walk him. Don't pitch to Tatis in this position. You'd pitch to Machado any day. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what Ottavino does. Hey, nothing is here. So got $50 on Mets and Giants to pay like 170. Hoping it hits. Yeah, good luck. The first pitch is down low, 1-0. I know the Giants were tied at 2. Here we're tied at 3. Oh, the Giants are down 5-2 now to the Rockies. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Pick your poison. Who would you pitch to? They both strike out about the same amount of time. But Tatis has got a 287 average, where Machado's batting 250 something. Up high, 2-1. Nothing says you do have an amazing voice for announcing. Well, thank you very much. Didn't sleep this time, was watching some TV. Right, watching TV. There's a strike, 2-2. Nothing from nothing is nothing. Very true. Tatis takes his time out, steps out of the box. The 2-2 is down low, 3-2. Luigi's here. It would be huge if the Mets could win this game to keep the streak alive. Agreed. Luigi, welcome in. And that ball's laced out to center. Nimmo on the run will make the catch. We go to the 8th, still tied at 3. New York Mets baseball, they're going to win one game tonight. Watching the scores between in my room hanging. But Kyla, welcome in. You've been here before. Oh boy, now you're going to have a big head. People saying you're great. That's all right. People can do that, Peter. You'll bring me back down to earth, bud. All right, here we go to the 8th. For the Mets, it'll be McNeil, Alvarez, and Guillorme. Pack Rat 55 followed over on the Rumble side. Thank you so much, Pack Rat. Oh, I know, Peter. Bernard says yes, defense. Let's go, Bernard. Make sure if you're watching the live stream, make sure you, if you're watching on the phone, make sure when you're looking at the video down in the bottom left-hand corner, it says you're live because you might be a few behind. All right, here's McNeil leading off the eighth. Ball low. Then we got a new pitcher, Timmy Hill, coming in. The 1-0 is grounded down to second base. Kim grabs it, throws over to Cronenworth, one away. That'll bring up Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 tonight. I'm one of your originals. Yes, you are. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Whoa. Up and in, Alvarez gets out of the way. Yikes. That ball's lined into left field for a base hit. Alvarez is now 3 for 4 tonight. Makes the turn at first, but he'll stay there. That'll bring up Guillorme. Guillorme's 0 for 2 tonight. Fouled out to behind the plate and flew out to center and had a sacrifice bunt in the sixth inning. Oh, Mark Canna will come in the bat. Canna could also play third base, so Peter says it. Damn, that kid can hit. I think he'll get the average back up too. I know he can hit for power, but coming into tonight, he was batting .222. I think he'll get that up over 250. Jungle Boy says if Kim didn't try to be greedy, Padres would be up by now. That is true because that Soto doubled would have scored him. All right, Canna batting .248 on the year. Played in 72 games. He's got 6 homers, 26 runs batted in. Had a big triple the other night in that 2-1 win over against the Diamondbacks. Oh, runner on first with 1 down. Gary Cohen not even listening, not even paying attention to the game he's calling. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Outside again, 2-0. There are English. There are tons of ifs in games. Yes, sir. Canna called for time. The count's 2-0. Outside 3-0. The 3-0. Nice pitch in there for a strike, 3-1. And there's another strike. It's 3-2. Hey, Luigi, with our first super chat on our channel, $1 super chat. Thank you so much for going above and beyond and supporting us here at Pure Adrenaline. Really appreciate that. I can also put that up on the screen too. Boom, $1. Really appreciate that, Luigi. All right, now we got a meeting at the mound. Counts 3-2. There is only one out, even though the Mets broadcast keep saying there's two outs. Mark Canha's the batter. Alvarez the runner at first. He said, yeah, keep up the good work. Let's hope the Mets win. All right. Hill sets, delivers, swung on a missed. Struck him out. Now there's two away, but back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. Peter says he's waiting for the right time for his donation. Nimmo's 0 for 3, but walked and scored in the first. Whoa, up and into Nimmo, 1-0. Mets got to keep winning, he says. You told me what it was going to take earlier in the season. Up and in, 2-0. There's a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. The 2-1. Out on the outside corner, 2-2. Nice pitch. The 2-2. Inside. Ball 3. Gerald says rare greatness from Vogelback. Yeah, he's 3 for 4 tonight with a couple runs batted in. And that ball tapped right in front of the plate. Sanchez gets up and fires the first. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 8, still tied at 3. Alonso and McNeil need this All-Star break to collect themselves. Alonso should not be playing in the All-Star game. Well, he is playing, and he's in the home run derby. Peter says Vogelback is going to be player of the game. Well, that means he's going to have a big hit in the 9th then. Oops. Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys? Nope. There you are. Mark Cannon remains in the game as the third baseman. Yep. I have a feeling this is going to go into extra innings. I looked on the bench. He's like Babe Ruth ordering hot dogs. Or Mark Sanchez on the bench eating hot dogs in Oakland. You remember that? Top of the eighth, the Dodgers with a 7-4 lead over the Angels. Bottom eight, Rockies lead the Giants 5-2. Going to the ninth inning, the Diamondbacks lead the Pirates 7-3. All other games are final. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Ottavino still in the pitch. Here's the 1-0. And that one's tapped right down to Canna. And he'll flip over to Alonso at first, one away. That'll bring up Xander Bogaerts, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Reached on an error, walked, and fouled out to Alonso at first. First pitch is on the inside corner, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 to Bogaerts is tapped right in front of the plate. Alvarez gets it and throws it to Alonso, 2 down. That'll bring up Cronenworth. Cronenworth's 1 for 3 tonight. Reached on a fielder's choice. Actually grounded out to end the first. Singled in the third and led off the sixth with a fly ball to the left. Outside, 1-0. All right, got some new chats coming through. Let's look here. Up high, 3-0. Summerlin Bill says, living in Vegas. This is over on the Rumble side, so Bill will come in. Living in Vegas with a Mets MLB subscription. I can't get any games with California and Arizona teams. Crazy. Good to have this to follow. Just found the stream. Well, welcome in. Thank you very much. Let me put that up so everybody can see that. Cam is here. After the A's moved to Las Vegas, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Gary Sanchez, who's 1 for 3. After the A's moved to Vegas, what 2 cities do you think could get expansion teams? Nashville, Portland, Charlotte, back to Montreal. I believe Nashville will definitely be one of the teams. And a surprise team is don't be surprised by Salt Lake City. Both teams left runners in scoring position early, especially the Padres. Yep. Torrin Williams says it's 3-3. Going to be a nail biter. Yep. Alonso, we need you in the 9th inning. Please don't start walking players, okay? All right, well, here's the 1-0. And the runner goes. It's a strike. No throw down to second. The count's 1-1 to Sanchez. Once again, if you are new here, I can't see it. Whoa, don't want that. Sanchez hits one deep to left field. That ball is caught at the wall. Tommy Pham comes over and makes the catch. And we go to the 9th. Still tied at 3. Utah would be cool. It draws create rivalry for Vegas, right? Yep. Yeah, saying woo. Yep. We go to the 9th. Up to 32 likes on the video on the YouTube side. Thank you, everybody, so much. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Trying to break our live stream record of 40 likes. We're at 31, or 32, excuse me, 32. Peter says he loves Pham. Thomas says, good job, Mets bullpen so far. Yes, sir. And for the Mets here in the top of the 9th, it will be Pham, Lindor, and Alonso. Up to 22 watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Excuse me. The Dodgers want who? Pham? Nick Martinez will come in the pitch. It'll be Pham, Lindor, and Alonso once again. 23 watching over on Rumble. Thank you all so much. If you're new, make sure you hit that follow button. Would really appreciate it as well. Who finishes higher, Padres or Mets? I believe the Mets will finish higher. Not just because I'm a fan. The Mets have better pitching, even though they have not had it this year, but they do have better pitching overall. All right, Nick Martinez, 34 games this year, 4.02 ERA. The home plate umpire is walking around behind the plate. Something was on the field. Not sure what that was. Rougned Odor is now in at second base. And first pitch strike to Martinez. Should Lindor have made the All-Star team like Pete? No, I don't think so. I didn't think Pete deserved it either. 1-1 the count. David's back. Welcome back, David. What a heck of a game. Yep. Familia. Polar bears growl. Will this game go to extras? He swung. The count's 2-2. Man, Gary Cohen tonight is having a horrendous game. Doesn't know what the count is. Didn't know how many outs were in the last inning. The 2-2. It swung on a miss. The ball gets away, but not far. He runs out of the baseline anyway. He's out. One away. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor's 1 for 3 tonight. Had a solo home run in the third. Tapped foul, 0-1. I would trade Marte to the Dodgers before Pham. He's cheaper and is hungrier. Tapped foul, 0-2. Drew Smith is getting warmed up in the Mets bullpen. It bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Oh, Robertson and Smith getting warmed up in the pen now. Here's the 1-2. And Lindor hits one the other way in the left field. That'll be a 1-out single. Lindor's 2 for 4. He also stole a base earlier tonight. That was his 12th on the year. But that'll bring up Alonso. Alonso's 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch in the first, walked in the third, grounded out to second in the fifth, and struck out in the seventh. If I'm the Mets here, I don't steal. The broadcast is talking about stealing. No, see, exactly. I would not run with Alonso at the plate. Surprising that Gary Cohen is making mistakes. He's really good. One of the best play-by-play guys. Yeah, absolutely. I remember when he was the Mets radio broadcaster. I also remember when Michael Kay was the Yankees radio broadcaster with John Sterling. First pitch is in there for a strike to Alonso. Carlos putting the polar bear there in the chat. The 0-1, outside, 1-1. Yup, look who's up. Exactly. And the count's 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, fouled it off. Changeup if Pete could have been a little bit more patient there. Counts 2-2. Vogelback on deck. Vogelback is 3 for 4 tonight. 2 of those hits were infield singles. Lindor takes off. The throw. No, Lindor's out. They're going to challenge this. He's out. How I San Diego is definitely challenging. I'm not sure. No, he's out. I don't know how. I don't. I don't know how the umpire called him safe. Oh, we never tagged him. From that angle, I don't think he tagged him. There's got to be enough to overturn it. He was called safe. From the call on the field stands, stolen base, and it's a full count to Alonso. All right, that's Lindor's second stolen base tonight. 13 on the year. He's starting to heat things up a little bit. It's a full count to Alonso, but you have an open base now. So we got a meeting at the mound. Luigi saying, let's go. Actually, they just showed the replay again. The umpire wanted to call him out, and he called him safe. It's a 3-2 count to Alonso. We'll see what they do here. See if Pete can get something to drive. The 3-2. Martinez deals. Up and in, ball 4. So that'll bring up Vogelback with runners at first and second and 1 out. We'll see if they make a pitching change. Lefty righty matchup here, so we'll see if there's a pitching change made. We got a couple finals from baseball. The Diamondbacks beat the Pirates 7-3, and the Rockies beat the Giants 5-2. Yeah, boy, we got lucky there. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Boy, we got lucky there. Yep. Nice pitch, 0-1. Got the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Torrance is one angle, it looks like he does, and another angle, it looks like Lindor's coming in. He moves his hand back, not to tag him. Yep. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Vogelback has been catching a lot of grief lately. Glad he's getting on base tonight. Good thing Lindor made it and opened the base for the walk. Yep. All right, counts 2-1 to Vogelback. Then that ball's down low, 3-1. And Marte's on deck. But he's 1-for-4 tonight. Came up in the first inning with the bases loaded and grounded into another double play with the bases loaded. So we'll see what happens here with Vogelback, though. The 3-1. Up high, ball 4. The bases are juiced. I think we're going to get a pinch runner. DJ Stewart will run for Vogelback. Oh boy, here it is, folks. Yeah, no double play Marte. All right, here we go. Game tied at 3, bases loaded. Marte needs to be gone tomorrow. A 1-2-3 double play. We just lost the game, guys. Padres are scoring here. I'm sorry. That's too many times. That's too many times to be grounded into double plays with the bases loaded. You got to start producing or you're gone. Vogelback takes a walk with the cheese lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, special sauce slider. I would want with the curve. Not a Marte keeps screwing the Mets over and over and over again. Yep. Because he's trash. That's how, Thomas. He's complete trash. Last year he was so good for us. And this year, I don't know. Now watch. He's going to cost us the game on a defensive play. Drew Smith is in the pitch for the Mets. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup here. Carpenter, Grisham, and Kim got replaced. Who came in for Kim? Odor. Odor came in for Kim. I forgot the onions and can't forget the onion and the ketchup and the buns. Got to be toasted. Not a big fan of toasted buns. Know what I'm saying? See, I told you. Who's hungry? I would DFA Marte if I was the Mets tomorrow. It's too many times, man. First pitch is in for a strike. Looked low, but called strike. Ball outside, 1-1. The Dodgers beat the Angels 11-4. Twice tonight, bases loaded, 1 out for Marte, and we get no runs. Fouled off, 1 and 2. Yep, come on, Drew Smith. Nimmo on the run right onto the track, and he'll make the catch. It's a long out. I don't like Marte. I don't know. There's just something about it this year. I agree, Peter. That'll bring up Grisham. Grisham's 1 for 3 in a day. Double in a run in the second. Flew out to right and grounded out to Alonso at first. The younger Namuri Kayama. We might have won the game if it wasn't for Marte. Agreed. First pitch swung on a miss. 0-1. Swung on a miss again. 0-2. Nice pitch by Drew Smith there. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. To the top of the lineup, Kim was replaced by Odor. So Odor getting his first at bat of the night. This is the 9th inning. If you're the Mets here, you want to get Odor because you don't want to start bringing up Soto and Tatis, these guys. And first pitch is hit out to left center field, and that'll fall in. Pham will come over. And but it's a 2-out single here, and that'll bring up Soto. My guy Cam is part of our football team at Pure Adrenaline Sports. He said, "Yo, finally able to catch some stream. Haha, go Padres." Cam's a big time Texas Rangers fan, big time Dallas Cowboys fan. So can't wait to get you back on some streams as well, buddy. All right, meeting on the mound. Soto's 1 for 3 on the night. Flew out to center, flew out to left, walked and doubled. Yep. Oh boy, be careful with Soto. Ron said, "What about honey buns?" No, it was toasted buns. Remember? First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Peter says if it goes 10, I like Pham. Well, if it goes 10, it'll be McNeil, Alvarez, and Canna. Pickoff throw over to first. Odor back in easily. That ball's tapped to Lindor, and he'll race to the bag at second, and that'll end the inning. All right, we go 9. Or we go to the 10th, excuse me. The younger Namuri Kayama. This is just funny. I'm here because I was holding in a dump the whole game, and I just couldn't hold it in. A 2-out hit by Pham, okay. Going extras, yep. That I don't know. Let's come back over and check out our stream numbers again. We're up to 34 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. Closing in on that all-time record of 40. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. Torrance says, to remember that you got to have a good memory was years ago. Yeah, that I don't remember. David said, sad part is Marte is your phantom runner at second. Hope he doesn't run Mets out of the inning. Alvarez magic, right? It just feels like it, right? He comes up in these big spots. The Mets are 4-1 in extra innings this year. The Padres are 0-7. Marte is the free runner at second. Tom Cosgrove coming in the pitch for the Padres. 20 games this year. 0.89 ERA and 20 innings in the third. 18 strikeouts, has allowed 1 home run. Shamirin, welcome. Are they still tied at 3? Yes, they are. I like your lineup. I like our lineup this inning. Base hit, fair ball down the line. Marte will score. McNeil's going at least 2. Let's go, boys. Well, Padres scored? No, Mets scored. You're still in the toilet? Let's go. Crapper, get off the pot. Easy on Marte. He's been great for most of his time with the Mets. And here's Alvarez. Balls inside, 1-0. Thomas says, wow. Mike Benedetto says LFGM. That's a base hit down the left line. McNeil will score. This is I'm only on the toilet because I got too concentrated on this stream and the Mets. That's crazy. Canna fouls the first one off. That ball was just off the tip of Cronenworth's glove down the line. But Alvarez stays at first base. Summerlin Bills is loving this. Oh, way up and in the Canna, 1-1. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. David Robertson will start warming up in the Mets pen. Peter says, yeah, baby, the good hitters sooner or later come to the 2. Wins. Let's go Mets. Thanks for calling the game, big guy. Good play-by-play. I liked and sub. Thank you very much. The 2-2. So Sanchez, a dribbler in front of the plate. Canna's out at first, but Alvarez goes down to second base. That'll bring up Nimmo. G. Merck says Alvarez is the best thing that happened to the Mets this year. Shireen saying, come on, Padres, let's go. Damn Alvarez. All right, 2 runs home already this inning. Alvarez, the runner on second. Nimmo's 0 for 4 tonight. First pitch is on the outside corner, 0-1. Peter says, let's go. Shereen says, we need to get him out. Up high, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Angel Lopez saying, let's go Mets. Rob Stamper. They both playing for second. Los Bravos. And Nimmo hits one out to right. Tatis will make the catch. Alvarez will stay at second. And that'll bring up Pham. Peter says, I told you I'd like to line up this inning. Bernard says, let's keep the line moving. And Jungle Boy says, they blew it. Oh, there's the wins. They blew it. And we're going to get a pitching change here for Pham. The Mets have scored 2 this inning to take a 5-3 lead. We still got 17 watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much for being there. Peter says, Pham, let's go. Put the game away. Is Robertson available for closing? Yes, Robertson is warming up. Up to 37 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you haven't already, we're only a couple away from tying our record. Only a few away from beating our record of 40. Hope we somehow score a grand slam this inning. Cool, thanks. On the YouTube side, we are now up to 1,691 subscribers. We have gained 9 this stream. Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button. We will be live again tomorrow night covering the same 2 teams. That was funny. You held the whole game. Your stomach's got to be killing you. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Come on, one more run. Yeah, right? That's what it kind of feels like. Because when the Padres come up, the batter will be the tying run. Outside, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Large March is about to do her dance. Who will win the game? I don't know. It's still anybody's game, unfortunately. Oh, we hit him. That'll bring up Lindor. That'll move that ball gets away. That'll move the runners up. So it'll be runners on second and third with 2 outs for Lindor. Let me come back over to the chat here. Too concentrated or constipated. Soto is the ghost runner in the bottom of the 10th. Outside 2-0. We don't know who will win the game. That's why they're playing the game. Swung on a miss, 2-1. The 2-1 to Lindor. And that one's thrown to left field for a base hit. It's now 7-3. Carlos, relax, buddy. Here's Alonso. First pitch strike, 0-1. Hey, fans of the Green Bay Packers, welcome back. Just in time for extra innings. The 0-1 to Pete. Ooh, up and in, 1-1. Alonso fouls it off, 1-2. Which team are you supporting? Well, New York. I got I got the New York hat on. I'm tired as hell. It's about to be 1 a.m., but I love the Mets. Yep. 12:58 here. Who's pitching the 10th inning? Ooh, I don't know now. Do you bring Robertson in or not? I love baseball for all these reasons. The 1-2 up high. And that ball gets away. And Lindor will go down to second. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Hey, Farhan is here. What's up, buddy? How are you? swung on a miss. He struck him out. No, I do not. I do not pitch Robertson. I leave him just in case. So we'll see. Soto will be the free runner. Bring up Mauricio for the second half of the season. Beatty Mauricio for the 1-2 punch. Heart of the Padres lineup with Soto on second base. Mets can do it, but it looks like a nail biter. I want to hear Timmy the Trumpeter. Yep. Hey, thank you for subscribing. I don't know. I will be doing the live stream for it, but I don't know. Oh, Robertson is pitching. Soto is the free runner at second. And it'll be Tatis, Machado, and Bogarts. Brett Brady comes in to play third base for the Mets. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Kana Patel, thank you for subscribing. And that ball's popped up. Marte makes the catch. One out. Runner still on second. That'll bring up Machado. Machado's 1 for 4 in the night. Doubled and scored in the first. Flew out to left. Popped up to Alonso at first and grounded out to third. New York Mets, let's go. Done with the night at the end of score watching it. With you hanging up, Jim. What? The count is 0-1 to Machado. And Machado just crushed a 2-run home run, and it's now 7-5. You're getting timed out, bud. I don't need you doing play-by-play in the chat. Looking for everything for the Mets to lose. Go watch your Phillies replay. The 1-0 inside 2-0. Scary when a closer ain't closing. I agree. Fouled away. 2-2. Tom is saying, come on, Robertson. Kylis' New York Mets game tonight, winning the game so far. Tapped foul, still 2-2. Full count. You don't want to walk him because that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. Yep. One more out. Swung on a miss. 0-1. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. And he hits one out to deep right. Marte back under the track. And he'll make the catch. The ball game is over. 7-5 win. The Mets have won 6 in a row. Put Vogel back in the pitch. Summerlin Bill, put it in the books. Great Howie Rose call. Love that call, guys. I am beat. It is late here. It's 1:10 in the morning. Tomorrow is a day off, so that's good from work, from my real job. But we'll be back tomorrow night covering the Mets and Padres game 2 at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Summerlin Bill says, good one. Thanks, bud. No, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Guys, no matter which platform you're watching on, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out. Great call, PAS. Let's go, Mets. Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that subscribe button or follow button, depending on which platform you're on. Hit that thumbs up, that little notification bell so you know when we go live again. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Our first monetization live stream. We got 43 likes. We break an all-time record. Our record was 40. It's now 43. I will mark that down. Bernard says, great job, Mets. Have a good night, everyone. It was fun. Pure adrenaline. Thanks. Jungle Boy says, Padres officially the worst team in baseball. Well, that's not true, but yes, it's very frustrating. I understand that. But guys and girls, thank you very much. Make sure you come back tomorrow night, or later tonight, actually, to do it again with the same two teams. And enjoy your Saturdays. And LFGM. See everybody later on.